A Valley woman naked and handcuffed, but never actually charged with a crime.
Yeah, it's a story you might find upsetting because it happened in her own home, in front of her daughter, and all of it after the officer entered illegally.
That cop is now off the job, retiring during an internal investigation. We want to warn you, this story may be difficult for younger viewers.
The woman is planning to file a lawsuit, and she's only speaking to ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing.
I don't want to touch you! Don't touch me!
Under arrest.
Don't touch me!
On March 25th, a police call gone bad.
I didn't want to touch you! This is why I didn't want to touch you!
Involving this woman and Chandler police officer Doug Rose.
You have absolutely no clothes on?
No! I'm in the f***ing shower! What is wrong with you?
I felt helpless, I felt violated, and honestly, I felt molested.
Esmeralda Rossi is the woman in that video.
My daughter comes to the shower and says, "Mom, there's two officers at the door." So I just grabbed a towel and ran to the door.
Officer Rose and a second cop wanted to talk about an earlier call involving an argument Rossi had with her estranged husband.
The way he approached me was very aggressive and very angry, and it made me very uncomfortable.
Records show Rossi told the officers to wait at the door so she could go get a cell phone to record their conversation.
So I closed the door. I start to walk into my living room. I probably get maybe about five steps in, and all of a sudden I just hear boots running in after me telling me, "Stop or I'll arrest you."
At that point, both Rossi and her teenage daughter started recording. That's when things really turned.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Are you done?
No, I am not. Do you want to go to jail tonight?
I just...
I'm asking you, do you
told me.
want
I
to
don't
go to
need to
jail
answer
tonight?
that.
Why don't we call him back and I'll take her to jail tonight?
For
and
what?
I'll get statements from those two
What?
over there when I get back over there, okay?
No, you will not. No, you will not.
You
I'm
are
not
under
doing
arrest.
anything.
You are under
I don't
arrest.
want to touch you! Don't touch
You
me!
are under arrest.
Don't
Please
touch
turn
me!
around and put
Don't
your
touch me!
behind your
I
back.
didn't want to touch him!
Please
Don't
turn
touch
around
me!
and
Don't
put your
touch me!
hands.
What are you doing? In half right now! What is wrong with you? I didn't want to touch you! How did you not touch
You have absolutely no clothes on?
No! I'm in the f***ing shower! What is wrong with you? These are
Get your mom some clothes.
I didn't want to touch you!
Go get your mom some
This
clothes.
is why I didn't want to touch you!
This was not a proper treatment of a citizen here.
Mark Victor is Rossi's attorney. They plan to soon file a civil rights lawsuit.
This was disgusting, this was barbaric, and this was very degrading.
In her words, Rossi admits she took an attitude with the officer. Victor says, so what?
I mean, any one of us would be upset if a police officer or any other human being barged into their home without permission.
Doug Rose never responded to requests for comments. When we tried his home, a woman answered the door.
Okay, well, he's not available right now.
Will you let him know that we stopped by?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much.
We never heard back. Rossi was never charged with any crime, and Officer Rose retired in the middle of an internal investigation. Chandler police determined Rose entered the home illegally without cause, and also his police report was missing critical details. So was video from Rose's body camera.
Nothing was true in his report.
The cell phone video, crucial evidence in the internal investigation. And even though the phone drops a few minutes in, it keeps recording. And for nearly 20 minutes, you can hear Officer Rose lecture Rossi in her own home, naked.
Don't take the attitude with cops because we don't play. When a cop shows up, you're not the one in charge. I don't care if it is your house. You understand me?
The whole time, Rossi crying, her voice shaking, as Rose repeatedly forces her to look him in the eyes.
I was molested when I was really young, and by an older man, and he was taller, and when I was standing there, I felt like I was back in that room. I felt like I was 7 all over again in a dark room with a man that is just staring at me.
Rossi says the only thing worse, Officer Rose made her daughter remove the handcuffs.
That hurt even more, to feel my daughter's hands on my hands and to feel her, uncuff me.
I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15 News.
Well, Chandler police declined to comment, citing the potential lawsuit. As for Officer Rose, records show there was no discipline in his file. He retired on May 29th and will get a pension. You can see a full copy of the internal investigation of this incident on our website, abc15.com.